to give it like a metaphor or similar.
Oh god. It feels kind of like a roller coaster. That's a very basic metaphor. It feels kind of like a roller coaster because you have that moment where you're climbing, where you're going upwards on a roller coaster. It almost feels like the track isn't gonna hold because there's like so many people on the roller coaster and super heavy. It's going so steep upwards. That's the beginning process because it's usually very grueling to begin, and you have to not give up at that moment. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose the entire process.
Please first introduce yourself, your name, your age.
My name is Sabrina. I'm 17. Ever since I was a kid, I liked music. I liked singing and piano. And I think I started writing songs when I was honestly, maybe 8. But I didn't actually take it that seriously until freshman year of high school. It's a form of expression, It's and it doesn't happen planned. It's not planned. It's never planned. It's just spontaneous. I feel like I need to write a song, or I get a lyric and I have to write the lyric. Or I feel a certain way and I need to express myself. That's the only way, because no other song can do the feeling justice. I mean, yeah, the whole quarantine situation has been very, unique in a sense. But I feel like I've been coping with it pretty well. But if I need to, and of course everyone does, sort of get away from the moment, that's when I would turn to music and songwriting specifically. Relief is one. Passion, I guess. It feels kind of like a roller coaster. So you keep going, and then once you reach the top and you go downwards, you gain some momentum and you actually feel like you know what you're doing. And it's pretty effortless from then on. But you have to get through that first patch, like writer's block almost.
All right. Hello. So, what is the name of the piece that you've been working on?
The name of the piece is Static. It's called Static because I used to have an ex, and after we broke up, before we broke up, we used to call every night. And the phone, obviously, when you FaceTime someone, there's a lot of you can hear the air. It sounds kind of staticky. And after we broke up, I noticed the static a lot more than I used to. So, I think that rhyming is a big problem with writing songs because I need to strike a balance between wanting to rhyme the lyrics and also making sure that it makes sense to what I'm feeling. And I just think about in the past couple of weeks or months, what has been bothering me the most or what has made me feel this way. And, the word static, I'm not literally talking about the static. I'm talking about what the static symbolizes. And then I bring myself to the piano and I play around with the chords and then just play what fits how I'm feeling. I usually, for me, songwriting is so personal that I don't always share it out to the public, but this one I did because I felt like it was so significant. I post less now on as a permanent post, and more so I do it stories on Snapchat more now. But I'll post covers and stuff on Instagram. For this one, the feeling would probably be I think probably abandonment. But most of the time my music I'm not really too fixated on making sure that my audience or viewers or listeners get exactly what I'm feeling, because if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's hard to understand what I'm saying, because like I said, it's mostly metaphorical. But for this song specifically, it's rather clear what I'm talking about. It's more literal than the other ones I've written. But that's not the main goal. My main goal is to express myself. When I finish a song, record it. I have to record it. I don't ever forget it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You linger in my head, I'm trying to get you out. I'm risen from the dead, but I haven't made a sound yet. These headaches killing me, affecting my vision. Recollect my decision, I just wanted your attention. But I realize, no, I was just dreaming. But static, drowning out your voice, just like static. You're black and white, you're leaving me no choice. I'm writing down your words, waiting to be heard, waking up and searching somehow. I'm writing down your words, waiting to be heard, waking up, searching, maybe I'll find you. Remember how we kissed on the dance floor? My lips touched to your lips. You were all that I needed. I wanted nothing more. The world could fall apart. I had you in my arms. Now I'm left here in the dark. There's nowhere I could start. I'm just missing you alive. Now I'm left here in the dark. There's nowhere I could start. I'm just missing you alive.
So, how do we capture what cannot be held? How do we see the invisible? I mean, in terms of creative work, how does a songwriter take an emotion and create a melody or a feeling into a film?
I think that, there's never one answer, but although we don't know how, we can always find out why.